I was diagnosed with breast cancer October of 2018. We had a 2-year-old little girl, and I had a husband that walked with me every step of the way. I was shocked to hear the words, "You have cancer." But after months of surgeries, treatment, and recovery, my strength returned. One afternoon, I received a phone call saying I was accepted to Ascend It Retreat in Lake Tahoe climbing and kayaking.
I was so excited. Nervous, but excited. I met up at the airport in Reno with 2 other survivors and took a car ride up into the mountains. That night, we had a delicious dinner and sat around the table and introduced ourselves. All of our stories were different, but we all experienced the pain, the isolation, the way cancer took things from us. But this week, cancer was giving back. Cancer brought us all together. A young man and his family realized how important it was to give back to us our sense of freedom and love of life. Day 1, we went up to Donner Pass. Every single girl climbed that rock, some scared, but all brave. We did it. We faced our fears, and we made it to the top. I was ready for more. I wanted more of that feeling of standing at the top, nothing holding me back. That afternoon, we moved to a bigger and harder climb. I had never rock climbed before, and I felt so strong, surrounded by fellow survivors cheering me on. I felt like I could do anything. With knees shaking and nerves high, I made it. I was standing at the top of the world. Standing on this mountain, I was in control. I was strong. I was a survivor. The next day we drove to Lake Tahoe. Water makes me nervous. I put on a brave face and got in the boat. I voiced my fears, and Kelly volunteered to be my boat buddy. We started paddling, and I lost it. Full panic set in. Irrational panic. How could I stand on top of a mountain the day before, and today, inches off the water, in tears? Before cancer, I never had a panic attack. Now they decide to show up at random times. I pushed through my emotions, and Kelly pushed us through the water. She and I talked for an hour straight about everything. It was therapeutic. The lake was beautiful. It was a moment I will never forget. Cancer was trying to come and steal this from me. Kelly wasn't going to let it. By the end of the boat ride, I had a wonderful new friend and a confidence on the water. This is why I chose to do this painting, titled Defeating Anxiety. This beautiful place, the clear waters and warm sun, are such a contradiction of fear and stress I faced while standing in front of it. But as I showed up and looked out over that water, that's all I felt. But paddling, I overcame those feelings. This is what these trips are about: facing fears, conquering emotions, and again a support of friends who know what you are facing, and a promise to be by your side. Thank you for your donation. Shannon Gray.